I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get further info. Travel website warns against visiting Trinidad and Tobago. Vacation destination website The Travel has advised against visiting Trinidad and Tobago. In a February 2nd article headline, The Safest Caribbean Destinations and Dangerous Places to Avoid. Readers were told, although the dual Caribbean country is beautiful and has many natural wonders, the reality is it's not safe to visit at the moment. The United States Bureau of Consular Affairs has asked that any tourist visiting Trinidad and Tobago should exercise the increased caution. The main issue in Trinidad and Tobago is the high rate of violent crimes. Unfortunately, tourists are at the most risk of becoming a victim of these senseless acts. Criminal activities is also set to increase before and during the holiday period, which is usually a popular time that people visit the country. The government has listed a few places in Trinidad and Tobago that should be avoided after dark. They include downtown Port of Spain, Fort George, Queen's Park to Savannah, and also all beaches. The travel website has 3 million users per month, 36 million page viewers per month, and 2.6 million followers on Facebook. So as you can see, these are agencies that deal with traveling for tourists that is warning the tourists against situations that is taking place in Trinidad, especially the high crime in Trinidad. So as people of Trinidad and Tobago, we need to look into this and also know that these are some situations that cause lack of jobs in Trinidad. Because if the tourist is afraid of coming to your country and spend their money and their revenue, which could, in the long run, make the country even better and make more resources for the country, that is a big problem. So right now, all these brochures are putting in it, telling people, listen, be very careful when you go to Trinidad. It's a beautiful island, but guess what? It's dangerous. You could lose your life. And these type of things frighten people. Because if I'm going to a country and I hear that it's very dangerous, risking myself, I'm not going to take that chance. I will look for another country that, guess what? The stats in that country is lower. It's not that dangerous. I ain't got to worry about crime. So I could go all around the country and enjoy everything and be safe to come back to my island after. So people in Trinidad and Tobago, we need to try to stop this violence. Especially the government need to start to figure out ways to stop this. Because we need the tourists to come to the country. We need them to come and spend their money and enjoy themselves and see what the island has to offer to also make us better. Build up our revenue. Build up our opportunities. Because on the beaches, you could guess what? Somebody could open a store and guess what? You go make money. But if no tourists is coming there, you can't open up no store. This island is a beautiful place. We have wonderful beaches. We have wonderful waterfalls. We have a lot of places, forests, and a lot of different, the zoo, the botanical gardens. We have a Queen's Park Savannah, which is a huge savannah with different stuff for tourists to see. The way and the life of the Caribbean people. But if we are destroying ourselves, our own country, why would somebody want to come to your country to help you out? By coming to your country, spending time in your country, bringing their revenue to our country. They're not going to do that. And then we're going to sit back and complain about, oh, there's no jobs and there's no... No, the crime is a big part of it. It's stopping a lot of stuff. If the tourists can't come to the capital of our country, Port of Spain, that is really sad. The the article states places to avoid at night, Port of Spain. You gotta understand, when tourists come to our country, the nightlife is the life, you know. When you go to our next country, guess what? You go to New York City, Manhattan, is about the nightlife. People coming out to enjoy the night, watch the buildings, watch the scenery. So if we are destroying the beauty of our country, how we expect people to want to come here and invest in what we have to offer? We can't allow this. Our country deserve peace, deserve all the great things. But everybody gotta make a contribution into making this island better. Instead of pointing the finger, try to change yourself. If everybody change, you will see change. We have places that you could go zip lining, horseback riding. We have a lot of historic places that you could go. We have beautiful places, man. And it hurts to see that if a travel agency stating that we country are beautiful, but it's always that but popping up. But guess what? The crime rate is too high. The crime rate is overweighing the beauty of the island. The beauty of the island is supposed to be way higher than that. If you have tourists walking through Port of Spain and they gotta watch their back the same way the regular people that live in here, the local people have to watch their back. It's crazy. Port of Spain is supposed to be one of the safest places in this country. We supposed to try to make this country safer. Because guess what? Sooner or later, nobody go want to visit Trinidad. Nobody. Look at where has the most tourists. Tobago. Guess why? Tobago crime rate is way lower than Trinidad and Tobago. So the tourists and them, we have to divert them to go into Tobago to stay away from the troubles that goes on in Trinidad and Tobago. They're supposed to be able to go to Tobago, go to Trinidad, all over Trinidad and feel safe. They shouldn't be restricted. Oh, you can't go Port of Spain any night because of crime. Why? The government's supposed to try to keep the people and the tourists safe at all times. We are losing so much money. This country is losing so much revenue. So much revenue when tourists are not coming anymore. We're supposed to protect that. Look, Mexico have a lot of crime, but guess what? Where the tourists come, they make sure that's never have any crime there. It cannot have crime there. Trinidad, we need to wake up and try our best, man, to do better as people and uplift this country. Bring back Trinidad to the way it used to really be. A peaceful, nice, calm, and wonderful place. Just look at the scenery. Our country is beautiful. We got to understand we are a beautiful country and we cannot let this go to waste. We all have to love where you live. Love your environment. love. It have people that wish they was living in the Caribbean. People retire from their jobs and move to Caribbean islands to live. Trinidad, let's wake up. We've been sleeping too long. It's time to get up and do our best. Like, subscribe, and share for the hot topics.